What's up, guys? It's Coach Gary back with another with a nationally televised game. It's the Hornets versus the Nets. Uh, what's going on, Asher? You were first. I hear you. Alex B, what's going on? Nathan, what's going on? You guys, glad you could be here. So, the Hornets finally got a nationally televised game playing the Brooklyn Nets. Game predictor predicts that the Nets will beat the Hornets pretty handily. But everybody forgets that the Hornets beat the Nets the last time they played this year. So the way I see it is if the Hornets are scoring tonight, they can win this game because the Nets do not play great defense. Well, the regular Nets don't play great defense, and they're going to have to do that if they want to be a championship team. I'm glad I showed up then, Asher.
Don't forget to play FanDuel's over-under game. Free to play in all 50 states to
yeah, but the Nets are hurting a little bit. I do not think Kevin Durant is playing tonight, and I don't think James Harden is playing tonight. So here's another game that the Hornets could possibly win. We're having good luck playing these teams that are in the upper part of the conference. As a matter of fact, I think we're in fourth and they're in third place, so it's not like we're too far away from them. Oh, come on, Hornets, let's go. But yeah, we've been getting lucky because those teams that we've been playing, some of them have been missing some of their top talent, and that's fine because we're missing some of ours. At least one of ours. DJ, don't force it, baby. Yeah, but once again, guys, glad you guys can showed up and can hang out with me tonight. The score is tied 2-2. So what you guys been up to this week? What's up, Tay Brooks?
That's going to be philosophy all night tonight. Each player on this next team, they can get their own bucket.
Glad you could join us. I'm glad you could join me. Watching the Nets play the Hornets, nationally televised. Hornets don't usually get nationally televised, because we're not one of those top teams, or we haven't been in past years. But everybody's saying we are come on, Biz. We are an exciting team to watch. The only thing about it is the guy that made all the excitement gets hurt and probably out for the rest of the year. And that's LaMelo Ball, but that's all right. The score is 5-2. Brooklyn. Hey, appreciate that, Brooks. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm trying to get 500 views and 23 likes tonight. And Biombo scores under the basket. He's fouled. He goes to the free throw line.
This Charlotte Hornets team. I'm telling you, fans out there, if you aren't familiar, this is a team you're going to like. They have one of the best rookies in the league and ball, but when he is not playing, Charlotte, how do they score? Well, they're third in points off turnovers. They get 19 a game, and what does that allow?
Let's go, Hornets.
15 a game, and they're fifth in that area. This young team will get
win or lose. There you go. Win or lose. I want us to play good as usual. Anybody who watches any of the broadcasts I do. A lot of times the Hornets are faced with playing teams that usually beat them. So whenever the Hornets play, I'm looking for them just to improve. So just play good. The score is 4-8 Brooklyn.
LaMarcas Aldridge, a veteran, had an undersized Hayward at the shot wide.
I don't know. We seem to be a little bit slow on offense tonight. What's up, Chuck?
It's not just about the one-on-one style, but also the sense of purpose in the locker room with guys like Aldridge is doing this year.
Oh wow, I used to bowl all the time. I tend to get into some things and I get hooked on them. Bowling was one of them. I would go bowl like anytime I had a chance. Oh no, we're gonna have to get a timeout. It's 11-4 Brooklyn. That's all right. The Hornets, you never count them out. They'll be back. Yeah, I got hooked on playing on bowling. I remember sometime. Oh, come on, guys! I remember one time I was so hooked on it that they called school for the day because it was snowing outside. Down here in the east, when it starts snowing or whatever, since kids drive the bus to school, they go ahead and close school. They closed school, and instead of me going home because it was supposed to be snowing and sleeting, I left and I went straight to the bowling alley before they closed. They closed early, but I was in there when they closed. Same thing with golf. Got hooked on golf. Still play golf all the time.
Going to sound like a broken record most of the night because Coach Nash is a really good coach and he understands if it's not broke, don't fix it.
All right, so Tay, I'm gonna put your name in my
He's been double teamed twice, made the
in my phone
pass, missed an easy bunny.
Because I like to look up
that last play,
and listen to the guys' music. You know, because as you probably heard, there's a lot of YouTube artists that swing by here.
See the rundown on LaMarcas Aldridge. He was the second overall pick in 2006. 7-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA. Spent 9 years with Portland, 6 seasons with San Antonio. Reached the contract buyout with the Spurs that was signed by the Nets. A 13-4 lead for the Nets.
All right, so the Hornets got a much-needed basket from Terry Rozier, 6-13. Online poker. Come on, PJ, let's go, baby. PJ has not been able to score here, man, lately. Let's go, push it. Graham brings the ball down. No look pass to Biyombo, who can't handle it. Wide open under the basket. Get the ball to James. Harris, wide open jump shot. Off the mark. Rebound, PJ Washington. Rozier, wide open three. Off the mark. I don't know, guys. The Hornets are not scoring like they usually do at the beginning of the game. We only have 6 points with 6 minutes left. And Kyrie Irving just scores to push the lead up 15-6.
I'll be observing your safe driving abilities. Play your cards right. You can be in for a tasty discount. Let's roll. Hey, check it out. One time I tripped on the sidewalk over here.
Chuck, I got hooked on it. Let's see, Coach, what you talking about? Hey, look, I just saw that, man. Yeah, I just saw that. The coach of Vegas, he should be. Look, it should be, man. I'm surprised. Well, I don't know if Matthew is going to show up tonight. I think he's working, but yeah, man. Like right at the end of the season when all this stuff started happening, I was like, there's no way. Oh, Ray, it's you, Ray. You and Chuck got almost the same color. Yeah, man. I said I didn't think Roy would retire
Want to try some
and
zero sugar?
retire with with I guess you call it like a losing record or like a losing season. And I guess you can't really call it a losing season because they did go to the tournament. But last 2 years hadn't been like last 2 or 3 years hadn't been like a Carolina type season. And but doesn't it seem a little weird though? I mean, Roy just doesn't strike me as the guy to do that. Even though his health is not as great as it once was, you could say, okay, he could have decided, this is just putting too much stress on me. I've had a good run. I'm gonna go ahead and retire. Or could it be that they did not want to, I guess, fire Roy, have it nationally known that Roy was fired. Maybe they talked to him and athletic director or whatever and tried to sort of push him out of there or let him know, hey, you got these choices. We're looking. We're gonna go look elsewhere, but we don't want to fire you. So it'd be better for you to retire. I don't know. But when I saw that, that's the first thing that popped into my mind. I think Roy loves basketball, and like I said, I couldn't see him just deciding, you know what, guys, this is enough. I'm gonna go ahead and retire. Even though he retires at the top of his game, even though the seasons haven't gone that well, the last two, still, you can't shake your head at what he's accomplished. And who knows? I've seen guys retire and then come back. So you never know. Roy might end up somewhere else. Ah. Well, you know what? If Roy said that, you know what? I got to give him credit, man. Sometimes you got to know when it's time to hang it up. Sometimes you got to know when it's time to hang it up. And if he's looking at it and saying, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up, so some new blood can get in here, maybe we can get this program back up where it was. I got respect for that, man. I got respect, because they're not gonna fire Roy. They weren't gonna fire him. So. And I don't know if he needs to be fired or whatever, but it's something going on in that program with the kids and him. All right, guys, but my Hornets are having a problem right now. It's 17-6. Nets are feeling themselves. Kyrie Irving playing some defense. PJ Washington keeps shooting, and he finally scored. He hit a three. So PJ hadn't been scoring here lately, and he might be a game for him to get back on track. It's 9-17. For those who don't watch the Hornets, don't know anything about the Hornets, we're not worried right now. We're not worried right now. We're not making a whole bunch of turnovers, just not putting the ball in the basket. So with that said, I still feel confident with this.
Has to go to a zone because they're worried about the pick and roll of the Nets already. Last time they switched to a zone, that didn't work. Now back to man advantage.
Hey Tail, the next commercial, I'm gonna listen to a couple. I got your name in my phone, and I'm on your page. I'm listening to IDC. Yeah, Ray, he's playing. He's actually on the floor right now. I don't think he scored. And the Hornets are really cold right now. It is 9-21. This is nationally televised now, guys. I think it's on TNT. James Harris for the Nets has hit a 3. But they'll let us get back in the game. I cannot see the Hornets getting blown out. But if we don't start hitting threes, that's what's gonna happen because that's all we're taking. And that's what I said in my description. If we are scoring, if we have a scoring night, and it's close, I got my Hornets all the way. Right now, we're off the mark.
Riding a bike should be a really fun experience. We make
Guys, I'm doing so much talking that I don't even have the Gamecast set up right. There we go. All right. Hey, that's pretty hot there, Tay. I listen to I Don't Care or IDC. I like that. That's got a bunch of swag in it, man. I started listening to Guillotine. Start listening to that. But my game's back on. So like I said, I got you in the phone, and I'm gonna keep listening to your stuff here. I like your thumbnails too on your song covers. All right. All right, so got that. Lewis, what's up? Lewis Blizzard, what's up? Uh, yeah, Alex has been talking about you, man. Glad you could show up. I'm gonna put you on my phone too, so I can listen to some of yours music. Um, what's up, Matt? What you think about Coach? I told everybody I didn't think he would retire on his own, and it still seemed kind of fishy to me. But like Ray said, he's saying he don't think he's the man for the job anymore. So yeah, right now, Chuck. But you know how we do, man. You know how we do. It's 11:30. We'll warm up. Hey, hang on a minute there, guys.
We
Where
call
is
it
it in the-
everyone eats beef.
Everyone eats beef.
Everybody.
May not get too excited about
All right, guys. I am like really sorry, man, but I'm telling you, just like I don't get to talk to these guys a lot, but I didn't want to end the stream, so I tried to talk to him and do a silent stream. Also, I know it's only two people in here, but yeah, that was one of my college football buddies, man. Like actually, my college football buddy and my roommate there for a couple of years after college. Yeah, that's my boy. So he has called me to wish me a happy birthday, and talked about, as usual, some of the old days back in college and in football. So, but I'm back now, guys. I'm sorry. There's a couple of guys that have been in here and not been in here before, and I know it was lame for me not to be on. Also, my Hornets getting blown out right now. I'm still not too worried because I think they're going to come back. But Dylan, what's going on, man? Glad to see you back in here. Matt, I don't know if you're still hanging around, but yeah, man, that's wild about Coach. Yeah, and you know his health has been sort of declining, so maybe he just definitely took just taking the time out so he can be with his family, and because he is getting up there in age, or is up there in age. So yeah, Dylan, glad to see you back, man. Lewis Blizzard, man. I'm getting ready to put your name on my phone right now, so I can listen to your stuff.
The thing about freedom is, freedom has no limits. There's no such thing as too many adventures or too many unforgettable moments. There will never be.
The Killing Butterfly. That's what Alex was talking about. It's gonna be a movie you guys are in. That's cool. That's what's up. And you're making the music for it, or at least some of the music for it. That's like extra cool.
Walter, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? World's strongest man, Martins Litzis, to help you break down boxes.
What am I gonna do to you, boss? Let me break it down for you.
Bob Jeff. That's a nice name. Bob Jeff, what's going on?
Hey, thanks, Martins. You're welcome. Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Sports fans are gearing up at NBAStore.com, the official store of the NBA. And the largest assortment of NBA fans.
Yeah, I'm good now, Tay.
One-of-a-kind designs, fine fanatics, and authentic fan gear, the latest styles.
Yeah, Nathan finally back.
And all the players you love. Don't wait to shop now and get today's special offer. NBAStore.com, a fanatics experience.
I'm listening to it right now, Lewis. Killing Butterflies. I can tell you I already like the video, the editing you guys, the effects you did, or the effects that's on the video. Yeah, Lewis. Lewis. I like that. That's nice. I really like that video, man. I like the upbeat tempo on the song too. With that video, man, that was nice. That those effects in there were cool. Mackenzie Soul, what's going on? Christian Collins, what's going on? What's up, James? All right, so I'm gonna look up Mackenzie and Christian Collins here in a few. Let me run through this box scores. Hadn't had a chance to do that, but if you're looking or even taking notes here, boy, my Hornets are getting spanked right now by 20 points on a nationally televised game. Like I said, if we are shooting the ball good, we'll be in this game. But we're not shooting it good. Actually, we actually outscored them in the second quarter. So maybe that means we'll do decent. But we usually score right around 30 points. The last 4 or 5 games, we scored around 30 points in the first quarter, and that didn't happen. So we're 20 points down, but never count your Hornets out. They'll make a comeback. So P.J. Washington has 6 points. Gordon Hayward has 8. Biombo has 2. Graham has 10 points, and Rozier has 5. These two guys here, Haywood and Rozier, they're going to pick it up. Once they pick it up, we'll get right back into the game, he says, with a large amount of confidence. Both Martin twins have not scored, but I know I've seen at least one in the game. Bridges has 7 points. Zeller has 2. And Monk has 8. Glad to see Monk back on the floor. The Hornets have 6 turnovers, which is not bad. We need to make sure those stay down low. Like I said at the beginning, we weren't turning the ball over. We just weren't scoring. We're 6 out of 18. For 33%, we need to kick that up a little bit. Free throws are great right now compared to the Nets. Green has 12 points. Harris has 6. Brown has 6. Aldridge has 9 points. Kyrie Irving has 11. But their bench is killing us. T. Johnson with 9. Schmidt has 14. They have 5 turnovers. The 3-point line, 59%. Graham shoots the ball off the mark. We're coming out cold again, and they're doing good from the free throw line also. So back to the game. And it's not good because Brooklyn's gone up by 3 more points. So 23-point lead right now.
to Rozier on the setup by Hayward. And it's now a 71-50 lead for the Nets. Harris. Brown has a short pop. Just will beat the 24.
That's a hit. Okay. Definitely going to check that out. Yeah, the Hornets are just cold offensively. What's up, Kenny?
The Nets really get the ball out quick, especially when they get stopped. And they don't have to just have a turnover for a fast break. They can do it the traditional way with their half-court defense.
Man, we're looking really bad right now.
But for the Nets, this one of their best performances of the season, and it comes out with a different lineup, the 24th different lineup for the Brooklyn Nets.
It's a different lineup, Mark, but it is the same system predicated on spacing, pick and roll play, being unselfish, and getting the ball to an open teammate, and that's what they've been doing tonight.
Harris on the hand, a foul shot is blocked by Washington.
Why is PJ dribbling? Because every time he dribbles, he turns the ball over. Oh, gosh.
Sometimes the toughest part of the alley-oop is to catch whether you finish.
The score is 50-75. My Hornets are down 25 points with 9 minutes left in the third, with no signs of waking up. Oh my gosh, we're just disjointed, man. No rebounders, getting beat down the court. Let's go, Hornets.
Moments ago, look at this beautiful alley-oop to Brown, and him just catching it right there. The defender's stuck in a bad way. Do you go attack Kyrie, or do you try to get back and make sure you don't get the layup? Either way, you're in trouble. Good finish by the point guard. Good pass.
Hey, Kenny, what's up? I just put Christian Collins in my phone, and well, actually, I'm just going to Christian Collins' page.
If you want this team to get involved, and especially Hayward, if you want him to get involved, what you have to do is set screens to get him mismatches. Right now, here's the stay with him out there. You want to get him on the post against Kyrie or Brown, the smaller players, or get him moving in space where he can attack.
Thank you.
What's on the bricks? So difficult to stop. He has an array of moves. Rozier backs it up. Now hit by Harris on a switch. Graham on the fly. Thread the leader with that pass. Second violation.
LaMarcas Aldridge on defense right here. You don't have to jump with your elbow over the rim to have a presence on defense. That time he stepped up, understood the help was coming, cut off the point guard, and guard really didn't have another option. And that's what I think that this team is going to appreciate most about him is his skill set, yes, his scoring, yes, but with this veteran team, you're going to need guys with high IQs to understand how to stop runs, how to get guys easy shots, and how to be unselfish to look for guys with mismatch.
Green left alone takes advantage. He has 18 points. And the Nets up by 30.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Or you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless. It's something we all like.
Okay, hold on.
What's your
Yeah,
first
Christian,
one?
I like that,
Rick
man.
Vision
That
21.
We should do something stronger. That's really
I like the rhythm and the beat.
Really
and everything on that. That's nice.
Me too. Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you. Now there's a new way Experian Boost can raise your credit scores.
I had no idea I could raise my credit score just by paying my monthly.
Yes, that's real
We're all
nice.
doing that, right?
Now, paying for Netflix, Hulu, and more can boost your credit scores. Download the Experian app now.
I'll listen to more later.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal. Well, I'm an existing customer and I'd like your best new smartphone deal. Who do you?
Actually, it's for both new and existing customers.
I feel silly. But I do want nationwide 5G. I want nationwide 5G.
Are we actually doing this again?
All right, guys. I know it hasn't been a great stream, but still, thank you for the 6 likes. I started off saying, hey, I wanted to get 20 likes, but I wouldn't give myself 20 likes on this one. What host is on the phone for basically half of the stream? But I appreciate you guys hanging in here with me. Mackenzie, I'm listening to Taken featuring Kendall K.
With that hint of hop and pop. How about a English ginger highball?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Rakuten is an easy way to earn cash back on things that you're already buying in the stores that you're already shopping in. There's thousands. There's so many stores you can choose from.
And they're adding new stores every single day.
You have two choices. Either in-store, you can still get savings, or you can do it online.
Yeah, it's in-store and online. Exactly. So it depends where you like to shop.
The browser extension to me is the best. Hit activate and just shop as normal, and then you're good to save. It's almost like you're getting paid to shop.
Go to Rakuten.com and sign up today for a $10 bonus. I'm Jason Tatum. Check out my Subway sub with delicious turkey and crispy bacon. It'll get your shots from anywhere, unlike those others. My sub has steak. Wait, what did you say? Steak.
Choose better, be better, and now save when you order in the app. Subway, eat fresh.
Hey James, I might hang around for a while. That sounds like the next game is gonna be a decent one. I didn't plan on it, but I might hang on for a while. What's up, Stephen Benz? Stephen Benz.
Harden, incidentally, the player of the month for the Eastern Conference for the second consecutive month. He called Jokic of Denver player of the month this month for the Denver Nuggets. Irving with a rare net miss. As PJ Washington.
Hey, Mackenzie Soul, I like that, man. I like that type of beat. I don't know if you agree with me, but I like that type of. I don't know if it's it's not an 80s sound or beat on it, but I like that flow. It's like to me that kind of beats like a fun summertime type rhythm. I like that, and your dance moves are on point. And how tall are you, dude? Like, looks like you're taller than everybody on the set. Hey, Christian, that song was tight, man. I liked it. All you guys got talent in here. Stephen Benz, let me check you out. What's up, Ryan? Guys, my Hornets are getting beat to death right now, 52-84. I mean, we're still playing, but good gracious. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the quarter. And we are 29 points down. Aldridge has the ball down low. PJ can't handle him, but he misses. Rozier brings the ball down, gives it to Graham, who shoots a long three. It's off the mark. Man, see, these are those games I wish we had an inside game. No, Christian. Not your hype. It was a guy here named Mackenzie Soul. I heard he popped in, but I hadn't heard from him in a while there. He just looks his thumbnail. I don't know. I wouldn't have said he was as tall as he is, but he looks tall on his in the videos. Yeah, I would have by just looking at the thumbnail on your page, I would have said, he's a little guy. But then when you check out the video, man, you're up there.
He decided takes home the trophy. Go to House of Highlights Instagram story. You can do it now to vote for the top moment from the month of March. The Sixers are up by 22 on the Cavaliers in the fourth quarter. So things figure to stay the same at the top of the Eastern Conference. Over the short, Claxton keeps it alive.
Come on, guys. How are they getting wide open threes? Let's go. We've never played defense this bad. I was talking junk about the Nets playing defense. And I haven't seen this many wide open threes left by the Hornets ever this year. Good shot, Rozier.
So Rozier back with a three. Terry Rozier in his 60 run at Louisville, a first-round pick of the Celtics. There's Green.
That's not short. You probably hadn't stopped growing either. Yeah, Ryan, it's looking bad tonight, man. Especially if the Nets keep hitting shots. But we've given them wide open shots too now. What in the world, bro? Just play basic basketball. Let's go. Whew. 59-87.
Burger King's got a breakfast classic, East for King. Fresh toast sandwiches are back with sweet French toast and your choice of sausage, bacon, or ham, plus our new buttery maple spreads. Treat yourself like a king.
Ryan, everybody on the Nets team is balling.
Your way better.
Six likes, thanks, guys. Let me look at this. Let me set up the full box score real quick. While I listen to Stephen Benz. Oh, there's a rap in it.
This is a big deal. Now at healthcare.gov, millions more people can afford health coverage. Due to the COVID-19 law, you can pay less with financial help. In fact, 4 out of 5 customers can get a plan for under $10 a month. From doctor visits to preventive services to prescription drugs, these are quality plans. You can do this. You can have coverage as soon as May 1st if you sign up now at healthcare.gov.
You push your body hard in the name of fitness. Sure.
Hey, Stephen.
But a good
Or Stephen. Hey, I like that La Bamba, man. That beat. You and Gavin. That's nice. That's one you can rock to in the club. I don't hang out in the club anymore, kind of. I look creepy up in the club now, but that's a nice one. That I could see that being a banger in the club,
Safe drivers save 40%. Saving is easy when you're in good hands. Allstate.
All right, well, I got you on my phone, so I'm gonna be checking out your page and listening to the rest of the songs there. So in our box score, guys, PJ Washington has 8 points. The way I've seen him play tonight doesn't look like he would have 8 points, but he does. Hayward only has 8, and once again, he's having one of those nights where he just can't break through and score. Graham has 13. Rozier only has 11, so we're really not scoring. Like by now, these guys, Haywood and Rozier would be near 20, if not 20, having 20 points right now. And then Monk off the bench only has 8. That's our dude right there off the bench. Zeller only has 2. Miles has 7. And then Graham has been playing pretty decent. He's been in double figures here the last 3 games at least. And he has 13 points. Right. That's our high score. But these guys from the Nets, not even their full starting team. Green has 21 points. Brown has 12. Kyrie Irving has 15. Then off the bench, you got T. Johnson with 9. And then was that Shimei with 14. Man. But, there is a whole quarter left, so the Hornets have been known to make runs. So Terry Rozier is fouled going to the basket. He wasn't shooting though.
3 meetings between the Hornets and the Nets.
Well, maybe he was shooting.
The Hornets beating the Nets in Charlotte back in late December in a 2-point game. Gordon Hayward at 28 points.
Yeah, these I'm pretty sure the Nets are remembering the game that they lost to the Hornets in Charlotte. However, some of the guys that are playing now weren't even on the team, weren't playing in that game. And again, there's a few guys for the Nets who are not playing. Like Kevin Durant's not playing tonight.
About the Clippers,
Griffin's not playing tonight.
Look at that team. Ty Lue, one of my favorite coaches, and
so I don't know that. And maybe these guys, this group right here, is a better defensive group. But the Hornets are not hitting shots. So, come on, ref. You got to give me that. Oh, my gosh. So the Hornets get into a full court press. They cause a turnover and 2 easy layups we missed. Hey, yeah, Mackenzie, I like that song, man. That's got a really nice beat to it.
Doubleheader.
And what's the name? His name Gavin. He comes in. His little rap is a enhancement too. So he doesn't kill the vibe when he comes in. Sometimes a rapper can come in and with the wrong flow and kill it, but he enhanced it. So 60-89. Still with a minute left on the clock.
Effort right there. It's either that it's competitive or a lot of bad teams at the bottom.
Let's see. Can the Hornets surprise us? Wanamaker in the game with a steal. Oh, ref, you got to give him that, baby. Thank you guys for the 6 likes.
And it's
I'm trying to make up for a bad stream at the beginning there. See if I can get in double figures.
Johnson played by Zeller. They shot it, kicks it back out.
Wide open three, but they get the rebound. Got to box out. Another shot, and it rims in. Hornets will not be able to come back if they don't play defense. Yeah, TJ Prodigy's been in here. Hey, that's what's up, Tay.
Showing his team, listen, I could be here for you on the defensive end and finish strong.
Got a couple of guys in here that's doing collabs. Collabos. Why am I having trouble with that, bro? They're collaborating. Right now, Jonathan, Candyland Jonathan, and Peyton Meyer, I think is his name. They're finishing up a song. All right, I'll check that out. TJ Prodigy. I like that name too. 26 seconds left. Hornets are down by 30 points. It's 62-92. Right now, the Hornets are dead in the water. Haywood hits a deep three. We can play a little defense here. Let's see if we can get this down to 10 points before the game's over with.
That's 92 and the Hornets 65. The NBA on TNT is being presented by State Farm.
Let's see. All right, Ted, I think you got me at the right time because there's a timeout for between the third quarter and the fourth. Let's see if I can find TJ Prodigy.
Free. That's right. TurboTax free efficient is free. That lady T tried the Popeye's chicken sandwich. Have you?
This chicken sandwich tastes like somebody's grandma Lucille fried it twice, prayed over it, then sent it up to God, and he swiped right.
You won't really get it until you get it. Try it now for $3.99.
Not everybody wants the same thing. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. Because I do things a bit differently. What, Teddy Bears? What, Teddy Bears here? Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hey, Tay, what is it called? I don't see anything Christmassy. I got Fly Away, We Stand, Jessica, Shine, Fighter. Let's see. Okay, I got it. We Stand, featuring Tay Brooks.
You might not be able to give your country all your time. You can give your all the time you have. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform. All we need is the best you've got.
Oh, Little Drummer Boy? Okay, I'll find that next because I'm looking at one right now. We Stand, featuring Tay Brooks.
Brooklyn. It's time for the assist for tonight. Presented by State Farm.
When it's hard, pick one. Look how wide open Jeff Green is right there. That's because of the spacing on the floor. You want to see another wide open three? Okay. There's Jeff Green out of the corner. You want to see some more? Let's just see Aldridge inside. He grabs three guys. Harris, one of the best three-point shooters in the league. 15 feet of space. Let's just finish it right here. Drive to the corner. Pass to the corner. Drive to the paint. Pass to the corner. Aldridge wide open. Bang. 17 for 33. 51% for this team from three-point land tonight. I mean, they're already one of the most dominant teams. You just look at offensive pressure and the pick and roll, the spacing of Aldridge, Griffin, and others. DeAndre Jordan is just going to be so tough to stop for defenses to make decisions.
How about 28 assists for the Nets on 36 field goals? They average 27 a game.
Charles, what's up?
Which is fourth.
Oh, here we go.
From the field. Zeller took a swipe at it. And a foul. Now they say a traveling violation. So that's the 8th turnover on the Nets. The 76ers have defeated the Cavaliers 114-94. So for the moment, they're on a virtual tie for first place with the Nets. Wanamaker with the bucket. Fred Wanamaker, who has made the rounds last with Golden State.
Hey, Tay, I got your back, bro. He out of here.
Played 4 years of college with Pitt.
Whoever that hater was. I didn't even mean to put it up on the screen there. I just hit the wrong button. James, we got to win that game, man. I mean, playing like this tonight, we got to come back strong.
Maintain a half-game lead of the Sixers. Dwight Howard has had an excellent game today. 18 points, 15 rebounds. Danny Green shooting the three. 5 threes, a new season high. His career high is 8.
Tay, I like that one too, man. Like you guys, that the spin you guys put on it. The picked up pop beat. Like that. That's pretty good. Let's go, Horns. We got to score on this, baby. Yes, sir, Cody. 72-92. So the Hornets have gotten it down to 20 points right now. And the Nets call a timeout. 10 minutes, 21 seconds left in the game. Right? I hear you, Nathan. I don't usually have many, but you know it's got to be haters watching with all you guys in here. I got you, bro. My boy Ryan. Ryan must not be in here. Let's see, Ryan. Because Ryan usually takes care of that. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for the 6 likes. I'm trying to get the double figures. Trying to at least get 10 tonight. But I appreciate all 6. All 6 so far. Yeah, that's one of my favorite commercials. Dikembe Mutombo. All right, so the Hornets right now, our scorers, Gordon Hayward has 13, Rozier has 12. You know, usually if these guys score in the 20s, 20 or more, we are having a pretty good game. So Graham has 13, PJ has 8. Nothing has changed from the guys on the bench. Hadn't seen Monk yet. Well, actually, we did see Monk in the third quarter. He had a turnover. That was the only one he has, but then we hadn't seen him. And Wanamaker's come in, and he scored 2 points. Zeller has 4 now. The Hornets making a mini run right here in the fourth quarter. The Hornets have outscored the Brooklyn Nets 7-0. We had another low-scoring third quarter with only 17 points, and that's the problem right there, guys. We're not scoring with the first quarter and the third quarter. We scored 28 points altogether. You can't win in the NBA like that, and that's just it. It's not that we can't play with these Nets. It's just we're not scoring right now. Now with this new Nets team, with these new guys here, it's a little different because some of these guys are more defensive players. But that starting group with Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant, if those guys are starting on most teams, you're gonna get your points. That's how Russell Westbrook's team beat them 2 games ago, because the Washington Wizards are not a good team right now. Yes, let's go Hornets. Let's go, baby. 75-92. Hornets just caused another turnover. But yeah, with that group, I think the Hornets, even with the bad shooting tonight, could still be in it. Yeah, I think they could still be in it because those guys don't play good defense. But this team they have now, these new guys right here, it's just a different mindset. I think this might be the group that to get them over the hump. They got scorers, and then when you got a few guys in there that can play defense, you got to double team Aldridge, man. Man, I wish we had a big. How come we couldn't get Aldridge? Right, Nathan? But I got him. Let's go. Hit that. We're going to shoot threes. We got to hit threes. Score is 75-94 right now. Double team Aldridge, make him kick it out. Ooh. We gotta play a little better defense. 75-97. They're pushing it back up. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Come on, ref, give me something. Oh, don't hit that one. Get out of there. No. Come on, Cody. Go.
See, Adam is cool, but he's feeling himself, I think, because he beat Shaq in a 3-point contest. And Shaq told me he really wasn't that serious because Shaq has a 3-point shot if he didn't know out there.
Was it a Nerf ball?
Well, the real ball looks like a Nerf ball in Shaq's hand.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, Tay, I like the both collaboration with you and TJ are cool. What's up, TJ? I was just checking out you and Tay's collabo on the Drummer Boy, and I think it was one called Stan. I mean, the drone boy is cool. I like Stan a little better. Oh, good shot. Shot. All right, come on, Hornets. Let's go. 17 points. Let's go, baby.
Wanamaker can play for any team that I would ever coach. I tell you what, he's a connector. He's a guy that is just a professional. If he doesn't start, you won't hear from him. If he doesn't play, you won't hear from him. If he comes in late in the game,
Get that turnover, baby. Oh, we had it. No, you can't hit that three. Oh, we got to get a rebound. That's good right there. Man. Yeah, that's it. We got to get the rebound. One shot, we get the rebound. You can't give them those. Still hit them. 20-point lead. That's better than 30. But we can't trade baskets with them. Oh. Nets bring the ball down. Is that Kyrie Irving at the top of the key? Yep. He gives the ball up, even though Zeller was on him. Bridges knocks the ball out. It's a 20-point lead by the Nets, 80-100. The Hornets have been down as much as 30. With 7 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. Aldridge has the ball, gets it back to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving drives, pulls up over Wanamaker. It's off the mark, out on Aldridge. Aldridge, and it is the Hornets' ball.
So the Nets tonight play without James Harden, was forced to leave last night's game in the third quarter due to right hamstring.
The Hornets have outscored Brooklyn.
For a long time with that strained left hamstring, he's missed 25 of the last 20.
Oh, that's offense. Yep, Mills gonna call offense. This is the time in the game right here. Just like was the last game? No, the game before that, we lost in the closing seconds. We need to make better decisions. I know we're down and we're trying to do just about anything we can do to catch up, which you love that about the Hornets, but they still got to make better decisions. Like, I think he's hurt again. He hurt that toe again. Yeah, Malik.
Off this play.
Yeah, he came down on that toe again.
Nice pair of kicks, but kicks can't save you when you come down on
someone. Or he come down on the foot. Oh, ankle.
When you come down awkwardly.
What's up, Candy? Candy, you missed everything, man. Like I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, bruh, my Hornets are winning by 20. I probably had like 25 new YouTube artists to come through. You know, nah, this April Fool, bro. Had a few new artists to come through, but my Hornets are getting manhandled right now. The one good thing is it is my birthday. So the bad thing is, well, not bad, but my old football buddy called, and I probably talked to him about 20 minutes while on the stream, so that wasn't good. So I'm trying to make up for lost time. I got 6 likes. I'm trying to get more, but it hadn't been because as a host, you got to be in tune with the people on your stream, and me being off. Come on, make a good job. So be actually turn it into a silent stream. That wasn't good. So I'm still struggling. Hopefully I can get 10 likes. But yeah, glad to see you. Yeah, hey, Kenny, like I say, man, you are a gracious host. And Egan and Noam better say thank you. They shouldn't take it for granted. Tell those guys I said it. Even though you probably do it all the time. You cook all the time. Tell them guys I hope they're saying thank you. 82-100. Hornets got to get a stop here. You got to miss that too close. All right, let's go. We got a score right here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Like I said, let's get this down to at least a 10-point game. So the Hornets call a timeout. I'm sure to get a couple more scores in, so this game will look better by the end of the game. Hornets still outscoring the Nets in the fourth quarter, 17-8. 18-point lead or 18-point deficit, however you want to look at it. One big thing you could see here that's not happening is our scorers are not really scoring. They're in double figures, but 13 and 12. Actually 13 and 12. You know, these guys got to have 20 plus point games. They have 20 point plus games. We're doing good. I mean, that's indicative of the score right here. 20, 10 more for Rozier, 10 more for Haywood, and the score is tight. Graham, can't remember seeing him in the fourth quarter. I don't know if coach is going to save these guys and not play them anymore tonight. Bridges has 10 points, Zeller has 6, and Monk has 11, but Monk just twisted his ankle pretty bad. He had to be helped off the floor, so I don't think we're going to see him. He's going to be out again. He's just coming off of a hyperextended toe. But and you can look at the Nets right here and tell that they're just getting scored from everywhere. The starters, 21, 15, Kyrie Irving. Aldridge has 11 points his first game with the Knicks. Not even Blake Griffin's not playing. Harden's not playing. Kevin Durant's not playing. And, they're still taking it to us. But I don't know. I just think even though these guys are prolific scorers, I just think defensively it's a different game. Well, maybe not, because Hornets just not shooting well tonight. Johnson is 15 and Shemet. I'm pretty sure that's not Shemet. But he has 14 points, so their bench is doing really well for them. Yeah, Lewis is in here. I listened to some of his music.
Today we have the Microsoft Surface Pro 7 and the MacBook Pro. The Surface comes with a pen and it's touchscreen. Mac gave this a little hard, but why can't they just give me a whole touchscreen?
That's good, Candy.
Surface Pro has a detachable keyboard. Now with the Mac, you're kind of just stuck with what you got.
Yay! 7 likes. That's what's up, guys. Appreciate it. I appreciate it so much.
Well, you take a look at the graphic to the left, and there are so many similarities from Steve Nash's Hall of Fame career to what he's accomplished, Chris, as coach of the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, the only thing that dates him is the fact that his team.
Oh, we got the score right there, baby.
Making almost 9 a game, and now this team is 6 and they're making 14 a game. Look at how the game has changed. But if anybody can manage to change in the game.
All right, so the Nets at the bottom, top of the key. Kyrie Irving still in the game. Gives it over to Harris, who is filling it up. Another 3, so the score goes back up.
Is Mike D'Antoni, who was his head coach.
21 points.
That'd be a strange feeling last night with the Nets playing the Houston Rockets and Mike D'Antoni sitting there.
82-103. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. I never give up on the Hornets. Still not going to give up on them. But, this lead right here should be insurmountable for the Hornets. I just wish they played a little bit better on this nationally televised game.
As a team, I'd like to be on the playing with
But
after a win.
Coach Borrego, yeah, he called off the dogs. He don't have really any scorers in there.
Blake Griffin is one of the funniest guys in the league. So can you imagine Blake Griffin, Harden, Durant, Kyrie on a plane after a win? I can't. I know that's a lot of jokes.
Yeah, coach has the bench, basically the whole bench in there. So he's already decided that this game is over. Brooklyn's winning big, like 21 points. They've been up by as much as 30, Candy. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the Hornets only scored 11 points in the first quarter. So when that happens, the Hornets usually don't play good. And our scorers, Haywood and Rozier. Oh my gosh. They scored like what, 12, 13 points piece.
I should have. I'll tell you what, Blake, I'm gonna be watching the double cross on TBS.
Yeah, James, I think we're gonna play a lot better next game. Come on, guys, that's three rebounds. They're gonna score this. You cannot give a professional team 3 times to score. They're gonna score. All right, I'm fussing at these guys and the benches in there, so no need. 84-107. Wanamaker has the ball. Gets the ball to Martin. Back to Wanamaker. Long three. Good.
I knew he'd get me right. I just said dirt racing and threw everybody off. He said, they're like Bristol racing. Yeah, that good stuff.
Yo, what's up, Tia? Yeah, we started off bad, man. Started off bad, 11 points in the quarter. In the pros, that ain't going to get it.
The Nets will end the evening on top in the East by a half game because of the win by Philly over Cleveland.
All right, so the Nets are moving up to the first place, I think he just said, in the East. Just a few games ago, they were down. They were the third place team.
And the Atlanta Hawks starting at 7:30 Wednesday on ESPN. Pelicans and Nets, followed by the Jazz and the Suns. Martin is off. Caleb Martin.
Yeah, so when they win this game, they'll be at the top. Hornets will probably we'll still be in fourth place, I think.
So Curry and Chioza, who just checked in, were able to combine.
Yeah, we're gonna have these games, man. But when we do,
Florida has played some for the Knicks, as has Reggie Perry.
It makes us look bad. It makes us look like the old Hornets. And I'm sure a lot of people are surprised that we actually played as well as we have since Melo has gone down and got hurt. But it's basically like the old group from last year that was actually doing pretty good at this time. We're coming around this time when they shut everything down. I just tonight we just weren't scoring. That's basically it. I mean, that's basically it. Like,
he just does it all. It's one great thing about being a rookie. How about looking at stars on the other team? Sometimes
89, 109. Our defense is not real good tonight. The Nets are hitting every single thing they throw up like that right there. Wanamaker, just stand back and shoot your three, baby. Don't give it up. Yeah, because he ain't going to give it up.
I want to say his name more time. Come on now, big fella.
Caleb Martin not able to hit. Coming up on a minute remaining.
And we've been killed with rebounds today, man.
This is Caleb Martin with the ball.
We're shooting bricks today. 41 seconds left on the clock. 89, 111. Step back three. Off the mark. Caleb Martin has the rebound. Usually does not look to pass, but he gets it over to Wanamaker. Shoot the ball, Wanamaker. All right. Appreciate it, Tay. I think I'm going to hang on a little bit longer, guys. Y'all want to hang around? There's another game supposed to be coming on. I'm not going to look at it all, though. Yeah, LaMarcas Aldridge played pretty well today.
89. So the Nets go to 34-15, first in the East. Still leading the Sixers by a half game with Philadelphia.
The Nets are first in the East, though. You know, they are first in the East, but
the Hornets now
I hate
24 and 23. They're in the number 4 spot, but in that wild scramble for playoff position.
I hate the way we played today. I hate the outcome of the game today. Because people that don't get to see the Hornets on the national stage, you know, this is what they get to see, and everybody who watches knows that this is not the team that we usually put on the floor every night. So, and sometimes you're gonna have these nights.
Hey, LaMarcas, how you doing? Doing good. Good. I know you're doing good now because I can see the smile on your face. Look.
But yeah, LaMarcas Aldridge
Could you just talk
gets a lot of playing time tonight because a lot of the guys are hurt.
Emotionally about after this time,
comes down and
to go after the title.
He hadn't played in a while, I think they said, and gets to play tonight. And not just another big guy that played down on the box that I wish the Hornets had. That could actually get down there and do some scoring. So just looking at the Nets first.
You know, I've been in those situations.
Green had 21 points. We didn't have anything for him today. He was 5 of 12 from the 3-point line. Harris had 9 points. Brown 14. Aldridge had 11 points. You know, just down low, working hard, just giving us the business down low. We didn't have anybody to stop him. Not really. Kyrie Irving 15 points. You know, he did everything that he usually does. He didn't have a whole bunch of points, but he had 8 assists, 11 rebounds. Kyrie Irving leading their team tonight in rebounds. Get out of here. But you know, those little things like that. And then their bench is really what did it. T. Johnson had 15 points. 5 of 7 from the 3-point line. L. Shimei, I think that's how you say his name. He was 5 from 7 from the 3-point line. Just like, I mean, that's just wild shooting right there. That's just excellent shooting. So when teams shoot like that, and then the Hornets don't shoot well, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to win any game. So I think when we play, who we got? Celtics next? Is it the Celtics? If it is, I know we're going to play better. We got to play better. PJ had 8 points. Gordon Hayward, 13 points. That's one of our scorers. Got to get in 20 plus. Graham had 13 points. I didn't hear a lot from him in the second quarter period. I don't think he was hurt. I think coaches held him out. Rozier with 27 minutes only had 12 points. You know, you guys know that's our dog. You know, if he ain't scoring, we ain't winning. Haywood had more time than Bridges had the most time. with 10 points, and then comes Gordon Hayward, and he still only scored 13 points. So, Gordon's offensive potency has dropped a lot. What's up, Pate?
Riding a bike should be a really fun experience. We make low maintenance bicycles for everyday riders. We were coming off a great year, and when the pandemic hit,
Yeah, Alex, let's see, Blizzard was in here, man. Blizzard's got some skill too, man. I like his stuff. Let's see, I don't know if you guys can see this. No, you probably can't. But yeah, Blizzard was in here. He was in here for a while. He was in here for a while. Asher Angel was the first in.
G. G. O. A. A. C.
And so I think I'm gonna hang around a little bit.
The way it should be.
Even though the game's over, hang around a little bit. Let's see who's playing next. There's another game that's supposed to come on, and I'm going to see if I can watch that one. Golden State is trailing Miami right now, 75-83. Orlando, with 9 minutes 41 seconds on the clock, is leading New Orleans 81. What are you doing? 81-78. Atlanta is in the lead right now over San Antonio, 57-53. Philly beat Cleveland 114-94. Washington was defeated by Detroit 91-120. Yeah, you look at this, the Hornets, 11 points in the first quarter, 32 to Brooklyn, 37 in the second. We had a little run, outscored them in the second by 1 point, but they had 36. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't really get into their lead or cut into their lead. Third quarter, 17-24. And then the fourth quarter, we did outscore them, but game was over by then.
Yo, y'all see this? T-Mobile is upgrading its network at a record pace. We were the first to bring 5G nationwide, and now that Sprint is a part of T-Mobile, we're turning up the speed, upgrading over 1,000 towers a month with ultra capacity 5G to bring speeds as fast as Wi-Fi.
I'm not sure. I listened to the video. I'm gonna be honest. He did say that they are going to be in a movie called Killing Butterflies, and that Blizzard was making, I think he said, some of the music on the soundtrack. I don't know if he's making the whole thing, but at least he's making some of the music on the soundtrack. I was into the video. If you go to Blizzard's page and look at that song "Killing Butterflies," the effects, special effects on that are wild. So yeah, check that out. But I don't know. I have to listen to the song again. All right, guys. I'm not really going nowhere right now. I'm just gonna step away just a few seconds, a few minutes, and see what's coming on next. And I will be right back.
Road treatments. Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. on TNT.
You better get ready for the game tonight. Denver is 11-3 in March. Aaron Gordon coming in and already adding some rebounding points in the paint. Denver looks scary. Kawhi Leonard in his last 5 games averaging 26 and 6. The Clippers 4 and 1 in their last 5. Nuggets Clippers coming up in just a little bit. But what you watched was scary. Because LaMarcas Aldridge and the way he fits into this Nets lineup, easy to genius. You're right, they look amazing. Jeff Green hit 5 threes, ties a season high. And Cole World Nets were, I guess, J. Cole in attendance to watch the Brooklyn Nets win by 22 over the Charlotte Hornets and do it while only making 3 free throws. Yes, you just watched the Brooklyn Nets, first place in the Eastern Conference, go on a tear tonight. Shaquille O'Neal, Kyle Korver, Dwayne Wade. Kyle, the Nets hit 23. So let's watch some of them now. LaMarcas Aldridge. People were kind of clowning LaMarcas. Oh, they're not getting the good. He looked great tonight.
Yes, he did. That's the same he's looked for the last 10 years. But they gave him the ball in areas that he's familiar with, that he's comfortable with. They didn't try to reinvent anything.
And the good thing about this guy is he's not going to do too much. He's going to dribble, because defense not going to come. Turn around, dribble, and
5 spot. If you got Kyrie, you got KD and James, who are going to take up a lot of minutes. Joe Harris going to play a lot of minutes. You got to find someone to kind of fill that last spot. And I think with all the options they have, depending on the matchups that they're going to have in the playoffs, they have a lot of pieces, and I think that's really dangerous.
You know, let me add to that. You know, Adam, when I look at this and I look at Joe Harris getting 9 threes, and I look at Shammy getting 7 threes and so forth, and Tyler Johnson getting 7 threes attempts. But I look at it and I say that's great when you know you're getting that many attempts. But when KD do come back, James Harden, is on the floor, Kyrie's on the floor. Now you got those guys that maybe only get 3 of those attempts, and now they go 0 for 3, and it's going to be on those guys to make sure that they continue to keep.
I thought you would come up front with the family.
Because they're going to get less.
I ain't done yet.
What?
I'm not done yet.
So it's going to be very important for them to win. He can do that. I think Steve Nash and the coach staff did a great job of really getting him involved tonight. Welcome. We're going to play the ball. We're going to play the ball. We're going to play the ball. And he can go a lot of stretches without touching the ball. He can go long stretches without touching the ball.
Nuggets and the Clippers are playing next. I think I might check that out, guys, for at least a halftime.
Especially from close up. I'm not saying you have big shot ball. Sure. If you need a shot 15 and in, I'm definitely looking for him when I get done.
To this point, LaMarcas Aldridge had 6 assists in the game. The entire Charlotte Hornets starting lineup had 6 assists. One guy that they're bringing him in for, Joel Embiid. Sixers in action tonight, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love sighting. Hey, he's back. Welcome back, Kevin.
Baseball be back.
He actually went out there and had a monster back score. What did he do?
Hold up. No, baseball's still going on. What am I talking about?
Okay, Teddy. Torian Prince, who are you looking for? Find the love.
That's a layup.
Sweet Lou in action for the Atlanta Hawks. They have a 4-point lead. Clint Capella has 22 and 11 right now. Bogdanovich has
7 minutes, 22 seconds left on the clock, even though my television.
23 points. Trae Young,
has switched over to the Hawks.
Third quarter, Shaq.
Yeah, I kind of feel for Lou Williams. We talked about how emotional the trade was. It was really on the team that had a shot to win the championship. Now
The Hawks in San Antonio. Right now, the Hawks are winning 73-68. The Heat, with 7 minutes 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, are leading the Golden State Warriors.
So to be traded in the middle of the night, I'm sure it's down for him towards the end of his career. I don't know how many years he got left, but I'm sure he wanted to be with the title contender.
The Hawks were 9-0 when Nate McMillan starts. They started his head coaching after the firing. They've now lost 4 of 5, so they're 9-4 on McMillan. One big injury for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, who started off the season so well, has missed 23 games, came back, and he's missed 2 games. And the Spurs, they have won 2 out of 3 right now, 8th seed in the West. Hawks are in the 7th seed, big fellas, so they still can make a run, but I know what you're saying. They don't likely have that chance for championship. Next game coming up, it is going to be the Nuggets and the Clippers, a rematch of the Western Conference semifinals. Nuggets coming in winners of 3 straight. The Clippers, they lost to Orlando yesterday. They had that game, and then out of nowhere, Orlando with the comeback, but they had won 6 games in a row before that. This is a guy that we were very excited earlier in the season, Dwayne, the way that Paul George was shooting. Where are you right now with the Clippers in the title contention race and where they are as gelling as a team?
Well, I'm still very high on them. I mean, I think we can all point at things that they're not as great at.
Yeah.
Right? But we cannot do anything but be high on this team with the talent that they have. What I really love, and I'm sure everyone has their opinion, but I really love this Rondo move for them. And because I'm a big fan of Rondo, and I think, with Rondo running your second unit, getting the opportunity to play with those guys, he is, I know we crack jokes about playoff P, but it is playoff Rondo. It is Rondo in the playoffs that we see that is different than any beast that we've seen at his position and with his capability. So I'm excited about what he's going to bring to this team and see where they go from there.
I want some insight on that. Lawrence Frank said the same thing. He said playoff
All
Rondo.
right, not sure how long it's going to take before this game starts.
He said he's one of those guys, he's just got a different basketball brain. You guys are 3 guys that truly understand basketball IQ. What does Rondo have? What have you experienced, Kyle, with Rondo that makes you
I don't even have it up on the
Well, I think first you have to respect the experience that he has. He has played in a lot of playoff games and a lot of playoff series. He's won a championship. I think to be a point guard on that team as well, you have to have a strong personality.
So now this time with 7 minutes and 6 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock, the Warriors are
this guy right now. I see this
down by
this
10.
We're going to hit this first, and then I'm going to come back to you over
Curry has 20 points
the next time, and that's something that he brings. He has that experience. He has that personality that he can run the show, and this is something that they've been missing.
The team was saying apparently after the first game, coming out of the timeout, he already knew all the plays. That's how quickly he's picked it up. I want to talk about the big guy on the Nuggets really quick. Nikola Jokic right now is 7th in points, 8th in rebounds, 6th in assists, 8th in steals. He's top 10 in all 4 categories, and now he has Aaron Gordon and JaVale McGee to help him out down low. Is that enough help for him to not just be an MVP finalist, but also make a real run, Shaq?
I think it's definitely enough help, but they're still. Listen, Utah's gonna have something to say about that. Clippers, Lakers, when they get healthy, gonna have something to say about that. He just needs to continue to play great basketball.
All right, so I am going to. I'm still going to chill. I'm going to watch half this game at least.
Gets better every year, and he's a guy that when you need a bucket down the stretch, he's a big guy you can throw it to. He's sort of like Dirk Nowitzki. He has some weird shots, but. Listen, he can hit that fadeaway, and I love how they use him to get other guys involved. A lot of times when he's not at the, on the post, he's at the free throw line. They're running plays for him. So he's definitely a very important part of the team. But I love the way he's playing, and the MVP accolades that he's getting, definitely deserving of.
According to FanDuel, he is the favorite for MVP. Legendary Denver Nugget Alex English said he carries the team like LeBron James. He is the MVP. My man Shaq, wearing the ascot like it's a turtleneck.
Everything else is uncivilized.
Do your thing, Shaq. Oh. This is me trying to help out Shaq, and
Listen, you mess it up because you know it's getting better.
so I was trying to be a good friend.
Everything else is uncivilized.
Let me hear your best British accent.
Let's get it back.
Let's get it back. Nuggets and Clippers next.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Richie. Both these teams are active at the trade deadline. Both these teams feel they are now better than they were before.
And both these teams have pushed the chips to the center of the table. For the Nuggets, they picked up the personal high flyer, Aaron Gordon from Orlando. And now you pair him with possibly a MVP frontrunner the versatility to go against anyone. For the Clippers, they were looking for a playmaker, a strong voice in that locker room. Playoff Rondo to the rescue. But make no mistake, Kawhi Leonard and what he does at both ends of the floor, Kevin, will determine the success of the Clips going forward.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight. Aaron Gordon is playing now his third game in a Nuggets uniform. He'll start tonight. He's been shooting well. They're 2-0 with him in the starting lineup. Millsap comes off the bench. The Los Angeles Clippers got good news this afternoon. Paul George, who had missed a couple games, 2 in a row, is back dealing with a tender right foot, the same foot that caused him to miss 7 games in February, but he is back, and Reggie's starting tonight, and that is big for the Clippers.
Well, they got to get that chemistry going between Kawhi and PG, and when both of these guys are healthy and engaged, you talk about two top-level defenders at that wing position, Kev.
Bill Kennedy is our referee in the middle there with Mark Lindsay and Jason Van Dyne. It's the Clippers who beat the Nuggets in their first meeting back on Christmas, and they go at it again. And I mentioned, Reggie, the tiebreakers are big. The Clippers won the first, and so for Denver, playing very well right now, as they have won 3 in a row, they are looking to make some headway against the team, the Clippers, that a lot of people feel to be back in the mix for a possible Western Conference championship run. Last year it was the Lakers and these Nuggets beat in the second round, as we said. This Los Angeles Clipper team, here's a drive down the lane, and there is Will Barton coming up for 2.
And what you're going to see on display for this Nuggets team is the length at every position, being able to cover multiple positions, as well as offensively get all the way to the cup.
Outside, Paul George puts up a 3. There is Jokic, who is in the top 10 in all the significant categories. Michael Porter Jr. puts up a 3. And the rebound by Kawhi Leonard, who's averaging 6 a game. And they get the other way. Here's Reggie Jackson. He'll put up a 3. And Reggie, we know that the Clippers are the number 1 3-point shooting team in the NBA.
They put up a lot, and they make about 14 and a half on the season. As Will Barton has the first 5 here for Denver.
Barton is in there making the shots. He's made the first 2. They go inside. Here's Subban. He can't get it to go. It's retrieved by Gordon. Push the ball. Picked up by Kawhi. And here comes George by Gordon. Takes it into the today. Who finds Kawhi. This is the 6th highest scoring duo in the NBA.
What's up, Machi?
You understood the
Not sure.
It was a beautiful fadeaway there.
They probably were distracted.
Murray is averaging a career high 21 points. Here is
All right, so let's
who has been playing some spectacular basketball.
go to halftime on this.
Tuesday had the double-double against the Philadelphia 76ers, a drive inside and a miss, and picked up by George. There is Zubats contending with him as Porter.
All right, so the score is now Denver 5, the Clippers with 4. Porter just hit a dunk. 2-point shot under the basket, wide open.
For Aaron Gordon. The unselfish play there to find Porter Jr.
Zubats with authority will take it.
Zubats comes back down for Los Angeles and hits a 2. Score is 7-6. Big Jokic has the ball at the top of the key.
Maybe they'll go to the street and sign one off of the street. The name DeMarcus Cousins has come up. We'll talk a bit about that. In the corner, 3, Gordon. He puts it down.
Gordon hits the 3.
37% three-point shooter record, but was right on the screw.
37%. That's not bad at all.
For him, that's a career year. Shooting the ball much better from deep. And again,
Kawhi Leonard has the ball. Has been double teamed. Gets the ball out of the corner and it was returned back to him. Now he's matched up one-on-one against Porter. Long shot, rebound by Jokic, who brings the ball up the court. Kicks it to Gordon. In and out on Gordon. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
By the way, that was your center leading the break there for the Denver Nuggets.
Gets the ball out to Morris, who tries to go around. Porter pulls up, misses. Jokic with another rebound. Brings the ball up the court. Ball's been held at the top of the key.
With an abductor strain, it'll be his 3rd miss. Here comes Murray on the
Murray pulls up for a short 2. The score is 12-6.
How good has Murray been, Kevin, over the last
12-6 Denver.
for this Nuggets team.
4 Nuggets have scored.
Machi, you seem to be the only one in here. What's been going on, dude? Just finished watching my Hornets get trounced by the Nets. They were predicted to lose the game, but not as bad as they got beat. Paul George with a 3-point shot.
Shooting here for PG-13.
Murray controls the ball at the top of the key. Ooh, nice. Will Barton. Step back 3. Zubats misses the dunk. Porter, blocking foul, and 1. And there's a timeout. Los Angeles scores 17-9. Denver.
The answer is no. I can help when homeowners not become their parents.
No.
Nope. Chloe Miller. No. Joaquin. No. It just takes practice. Give it a shot. You hear that? Yeah. It's a constant battle. We're going to open a PDF. Who's next?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
No fussing, no cussing, and no back.
It's confirmed. He's backing up to Los Angeles next season. Wow.
We can't stop him from being traded, but we can help you trade in his jersey. With Amex Jersey Assurance, card members can get a free replacement jersey from the NBA.
All right, let's get on the right game here.
That's the powerful backing of American Express.
So the score is 17-9 Denver over LA. For the Nuggets, Gordon has 3 points. Will Barton has 8 points. Porter Jr. has 4. Jokic has not scored yet. Does have 3 rebounds and assists. Murray has 2 points. For the Clippers, Leonard has 2 points. Morris has not scored. Zubac has 2, and Paul George has 5. Kawhi Leonard. Denver is one of those bubble teams that did so well last year. Went deep into the playoffs, really deep. And if you ask me, has done nothing but improve this year. So their chances are good this year also.
Junior high's behind me now. Was it a freaking failure? Sure was. But high school's gonna be different. Sorry, I was just I was put in here by my really good friends by force. It was actually really funny. We were all laughing about it.
New series premieres Tuesday at 10:30 on TBS.
Oculus from Facebook.
Murray, one of the best in the biz.
Averaging 23 points since February 1st. We're talking about a guy who had some huge games in the Orlando bubble for this Denver Nuggets team, Kevin.
Paul George had picked up the foul.
So Denver extends their lead by 1. Actually, it's by 9, but 1 extra point.
32-17, number 3 in the Western Conference right now. No changes by either team.
Kawhi Leonard has the ball. He gets it across, back over
to
Reggie Jackson. Just comes into the game. Porter Jr. brings the ball down, gets to the Yoke. Yoke gets the ball to Porter, who's leading all scorers. He pulls up again, hits again.
He's not missed. He is perfect, Reggie, tonight. 4 of 4. He's put in 10.
Well, he only averages 12 on the season.
Reggie.
Already 10 in this first quarter for Barton.
Gets the ball to Morris. Morris swings the ball over to Paul George. Ball is almost stolen. Morris, wide open 3. It's good. Behind the back pass from Paul George. The score is 20-12. Porter brings the ball down, gets it to Murray. Jokic takes his shot. He's off. Tries to steal the ball from Reggie Jackson and fouls him. Jokic hasn't scored yet in the game.
Talk about the start here for Denver.
He's not quite frustrated. Well, it looks like he's getting there. Murray's out of the game right now. Reggie Jackson has the ball. Gets it to George, who gets the ball stolen. Down the court, Gordon flushes it. Denver 22, LA 12. Reggie Jackson with the ball. Screen by Zubac. Half court pass. Swing pass. It's missed. Gordon brings the ball across half court. Gets the ball to Patton. Swings it to Yoke, who fakes the 3 behind the back. Loses it. Not playing that well. Right now, Porter gets the ball back and drains a 3. Denver 25. LA 12. Kyrie gets the ball to Jackson. And then Kawhi gets the ball to Jackson. Nowhere to go on the baseline. Tries it again, pulls up, and it's good.
He's crafty as a wrench, finding his shot.
25-14.
Beautiful moves there by RJ. Shooting over the smaller
Gordon to the cutting Porter inside.
Porter misses. Reggie Jackson brings the ball down the court. Ball knocked out by Porter Jr.
We're talking about the versatility, being able to get out and transition.
This Nuggets team is a good team, guys. Like really, they are outstanding.
He's probably the fourth option on this Denver team behind Jokic, Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. So there's going to be less pressure on him to
Will
produce
Barton leading all
offensively
scorers
and
with
more
10
energy
points.
to do what he's doing right now defensively, going against the best front court player on each team. Look at this.
Kawhi Leonard pulls up, short. Rebound by Porter. Not Porter, Peyton.
Was starting the former Charlotte Hornet.
I think that's Composite.
It's a three. Jokic, no. Nikola has started 0-3 in his 9 minutes.
Kawhi goes to the basket. Layup. There's a timeout. Score is 25-16. Denver with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left. In the first quarter, there is a commercial timeout.
How great is it that we get to tell everybody how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance? So you only pay for what you
Gordon
need.
has 5. Will Barton, I'm calling him Peyton, my bad, guys. Barton has 10 points. Jokic has not scored yet. Pretty sure that will not stay the whole game.
This is where life from beginning in.
Dozier and Composite
They make a mighty weapon.
are in right now. Neither one of those guys has scored. Kawhi Leonard has 4 points. Morris has 3. Zubac 2 points. Nick Batum and T-Man have just entered the game. So let's look at a full box score right here. Murray has 2 points. Porter has 8. So the only two that have come off the bench have been Campazzo and Dozier. For LA, Paul George with 5 points. Reggie Jackson 2, Zubac 2, and off the bench, Nick Batum and T-Man are only 2 who have come off the bench so far. They're shooting 33% from the 3-point line, where the Denver Nuggets are shooting 57.1%. 25-16. LA is I can't really say they're playing like the Hornets are right now as far as scoring, because we only had 11. They got 16. But not far from it at this point. But they still have 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to get some points on the board. Utah still has first place in the West, then Denver right behind them. They're behind them, not right behind them. Utah has a comfortable lead. So right now in the Eastern Conference, Brooklyn Nets have taken over first place with 34 wins. They're 34-15. Philadelphia is 33-15. Milwaukee's 30 points with 30 wins, and then behind them are Charlotte Hornets Ironically, one of those 15 wins the Brooklyn Nets have was given to them by the Charlotte Hornets, but today they really got them back. Got them back. Then you have Miami, New York, Atlanta, and Boston. Boston right now is in that last playoff spot right now. Means nothing. Means nothing. I mean, it does mean something, but they could definitely change that. All right.
But what they've got him for, Reg, Michael Malone was telling us, the sixth-year coach of the Nuggets.
All right, so this score is 27-16. Denver really controlling the ball game right now.
Well, think about what they lost a season ago. Jeremy Grant, Torrey Craig, Mason.
What's up, Mackenzie?
A lot of length for the Denver Nuggets. So
Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Gordon, you're right. He's going to be guarding the best.
I think Machi might be here. I don't know if you know Machi or met Machi. Machi's a gamer. But I got a feeling we'll get some more guys in here soon. Luke Kennard in, draws a foul on Jokic, who can't believe it. He seems to be beside himself. Scores 27-18. Denver, Jokic has not scored yet. That's their man right there. But that really tells you how good this team is to have a 9-point lead and still their main guy hasn't scored. They're still ahead. Yeah, they could be watching baseball. All right, thanks for the 8 likes, guys. Appreciate it. Kennard's 3 is off the mark. Campazzo drives to the basket, gets the ball in to Gordon, who hits another dunk. Flushes it. Another dunk. Scores 29-18. Kawhi Leonard follow-away jump shot short.
Patterson is in the game with Kennard. Batum stays, Van stays, Kawhi is on the floor.
Campazzo gets the ball down the lane to Millsap, who's still playing these days. Millsap's 30, 34, 35 years old. Kawhi Leonard has the ball at the top of the key, thinks about driving. Gets it to the corner. Shot is off. Campazzo thinks about the 3, gets it down low. Millsap fakes, shoots, off. Terrence Mann brings the ball down. They hold it up with 15 seconds on the clock. They're deciding to take the last shot. This is LA. Screen at the top by Kyle. By Kawhi Leonard, and T-Man gets to the basket. Jordan goes to the basket. It's blocked. And so the first quarter ends 31-20. Tay Brooks. Glad you're still hanging in there. Mackenzie, we got Tay Brooks and one other.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. You can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay?
And I got 8 likes.
It's wireless. It's something we all like. Okay.
Trying to get 10. Can I get 10? Can I get 10?
2021. Stronger. That's really predictable. That's a really tight spot. All right. I used to hate Harold Arcade. Me too. Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we do.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you. All of you.
All right, Gordon. Gordon only has 7 points. This seems kind of off right here, but I guess he's right. I know he's had 3 dunks. And maybe that's it. I thought he hit a 3-pointer too. Says he has 7 points. Barton with 10 points.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
We have a guest.
Porter with 8. Jokic 2. Don't know where he scored his 2, but he got 2. Murray has 2 points. Off the bench, Millsap with 2 points, and no one else has scored.
Which helps us save a lot of money. Oh, Teddy, did you get my friend?
The Clippers, Kawhi Leonard 6 points, Morris with 3 points, Zubac 2, Jackson 2, and Paul George with 5 points. And the only person off the bench with any scores is T-Man with the layup. So there you have it. Scores 31-20. Will Barton leading everyone with 10 points. Kawhi Leonard 6 points for LA. Denver shooting 4 of 8 for 50%. And LA is shooting 2 of 8.
Can I run up the Wi-Fi in my son's treehouse?
If that's where you get your freelancing done, then yeah.
Thank you.
File with the help of an expert, or let an expert file for you. Intuit TurboTax Live.
They're shooting 25%. Free throws. Wow. Clippers have not gone to the line yet. The Denver Nuggets shooting 100% because they hit 1 out of 1. Assists, they have 10 assists. Wow. Whereas LA Clippers have 4, 2 steals. LA has 1. They're tied up on blocks. Points in the paint, they're tied up. Fast break baskets. Denver has 4. And everything else is basically tied. But the largest lead's been 13 points. Right now, Denver Nuggets are controlling the game. Batum gets the ball over the top. Kennard hits a 2-point shot. 22-31. Capazzo. Ball back to Capazzo, who drives. Oh! Would have been a nice pass. I think it was tipped away. So on the court for the Clippers is George, Batum, Patterson, Mann, and Kennard. On the court for the Nuggets with Murray. Murray shoots a 3 that's off the mark. Millsap, Green, Campazzo, and Dozier.
Who will pick up the foul as he was defending George. He said, hey, I was hitting up in the chops. 10:55 to play.
All the guys on the floor for the Denver Nuggets.
Never lead with your face. That's the first rule of defense. Never lead with your face.
Oh, my mom told me that.
Is that man? Nope. Yep, it is man. Pump fakes twice and gets the layup. The score is now 31-24. So LA has clawed the way back into it. Dozier handles the ball. Ooh. So crosses up. Platoon gets a rebound off the missed shot. Paul George brings the ball down, sizes up, step back three is off. Millsap with the rebound.
Millsap rebound, clutches onto it, and takes it the other way for the Nuggets.
Gets the ball.
See if Jamal Murray can kind of get going.
Gets the ball to Murray.
Here for the Nuggets.
Porter. Not Porter. That's Dozier. Jermichael Green. Jermichael Green scores.
Now, how well has he played for Michael Malone and this Nuggets team all season long?
So Denver goes back up 10 points. 34-24.
So with the foul and 9:42 to go, Dozier will pick it up.
What's up, Raptors reaction videos going on?
Clippers are going to get their first.
I am definitely a Hornets fan. Go ahead, let me have it.
Games, Reggie only took 10 free throws each game.
We laid that big goose egg on national television.
From Los Angeles, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Oculus from Facebook. Tonight's game features the Oculus front row view to take you courtside for an up-close look.
Atomic Metal, what's up?
And by the all-new
Yeah, man, I was coming on watching my Hornets, but that was such a terrible game we played right there. I mean, actually, it wasn't really a terrible game because we could have turned the ball over more. It could have been a sloppy, really, really sloppy game, and I would have been real upset. But we just couldn't score. You know, in the NBA game, you score 11 points in a quarter, you usually not going to win.
Just a shade under 20, and they're 26 on.
So we had two really bad scoring quarters. Murray is shifty and scores.
He was a guy who got fouled quite often in that second unit, along with Lou Williams, who was just traded to the Atlanta.
But with that said, if our scorers, Haywood and Rozier, had 13 to 12 points. For us, those guys have got to score 20 plus for us to win. You know, if one of them scores 13, 12 points, and the other guy's got to score like 30 for us to win, then everybody else has to, throw in a few baskets.
Conference like Philadelphia and Milwaukee, so they were feeling pretty good about themselves. And like we said, they come in having won 6 of their last 7 games, and right now they feel where they are. As you can see, their free throw percentage right there, statistically, and in the win-loss record is something they can hang their head on.
Yeah, how about Coach Lou talking to us? Especially
all right, so LA finally gets to the line.
Defensively, his team has really been locked in. Just understanding the principle.
Score is 36-28.
Once they can get everyone healthy, perhaps this Clipper team can take it to the next level.
Murray.
Well, defensively, they've been terrific.
Ball to Millsap with a 3.
Ball Millsap cans one from 3-point.
So every time LA gets even a little close, Denver puts that stiff arm on him.
He's got 5 off the bench on 4 shots. Here comes
Paul George dribbling.
Makes the move, collides into Millsap.
Gets to the line.
Inside and underneath on the Denver Nuggets with our clock at 8:35. Reggie, the Clippers right now are 2.5 games back of Phoenix in the West. They got a 1.5 lead on the undermanned Los Angeles Lakers. Again, furthering the point, they feel pretty good about
I don't know.
right now as they begin this.
Here I am talking about being able to play with a team.
Yeah, but the problem is they're looking over their shoulders.
But
number one at this Denver Nuggets team, who is again.
I don't know. I just as a Hornets fan, I don't really. If we had to play LA, and we played them, and actually, I'm about to say this, but I think LA dusted us off like with no problem. I don't know why. I'm just really not scared of those guys. I'm not as scared of them as I am playing the Nets, even though I know when we are scoring, we got a good chance to beat the Nets because the Nets, the early Nets during the early season, they didn't play defense.
This is a three. Bullseye. Good shot outside. Murray has got 7 for the
Didn't play a lot of defense. I think the guys that they have acquired now, like the guys who had to play today, they play better defense than the guys that Nick Batum short on the 3, but a rebound. Man, he's playing like a man. Number 14.
With some nice work, he has shot well during the last 7 games.
Yeah, I would honestly rather play Nick Batum gets a steal, throw it up. George misses the layup. Oh, they missed the layup. George had a dunk too.
Here comes Murray. He'll try to make him pay. In demand.
Murray
that's a basket with a goaltend call.
gets a goaltend call.
Clippers and a foul.
I mean, this is a 5-point swing potentially.
Yep.
Missed
Dunk
the
that,
layup
baby.
here or dunked
He missed it.
by
Batum
PG,
misses it.
Then Batum can't get the putback, and then Murray goes coast to coast with the potential and one.
Yeah, because I don't think as a group that Kyrie Irving, James Harden, especially not James Harden, and Kevin Durant, I don't think they play great defense together. The other two guys that would be on the court could be Blake Griffin, Aldridge, because Blake could be a center, power forward, stretch guy.
Responsible for that. That's what his appearance on the
They also had a guy, Jay Harris, I think it was Jay Harris, who was filling it up. But yeah, with those 3 guys on the court, I think the Hornets could score a few back. Well, they will get their shots. They had their shots tonight. It just didn't hit them. Didn't hit them. We don't have a big, so we are definitely a outside shooting team. So we're not hitting 3-point shots, outside shots. We're not going to win the game.
Free to fire from 3 and picked up by Gordon, who was shoved from behind by Zubats.
And that's what happened tonight. Didn't hit the outside shot. We don't have a big. We don't have a post game. So what else can we do? All we're going to do to you is high screen, pick and roll. That's all we're going to do. There's not going to be any movement down low. If we get the ball to a big, that's just running the triangle. Our big ain't looking to post up and score. We don't do that.
All the other front runners for MVP, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, James Harden, all these guys have missed significant time. Not so much James Harden, he's missed the last
drives,
2, but you got to
off
give
the glass.
credit who's played in every single game.
Paul George brings the ball down behind the back, being bumped around by Capazzo. Finally gets the foul call.
We got a timeout. 14-point Denver lead on TNT.
Commercial timeout.
Shop now at NBAStore.com and get today's special offer.
COVID relief law, you can pay less with financial help. In fact, 4 out of 5 customers can get $1,110 a month. From doctor visits to preventive services to prescription drugs.
45-31, Denver Nuggets controlling the game. Murray has 10 points. George has 8.
Already 14 assists tonight on 18 made field goals. As they say, sharing is caring.
Denver Nuggets are shooting 54% from the field. LA 37.5. 3-point shooting, 53% by Denver and 20% from LA.
He has missed 15 games
Turnovers,
this season. The right foot continues to
2
be
to 3, and rebounds, 17-13.
Here in Los Angeles, he had 24 points for the Clippers in a win. Beautiful lob pass. Gordon was right there, fouled as he was shooting. Got the pass from one of the top 10 assist men in the NBA, Nikola Jokic. And the foul called inside. Zubats picks it up, and Gordon will be at the line.
Gordon, newly acquired by Denver. Sort of makes me a little bit, I'll say there's a little jealousy or frustration that my Hornets never make any moves. Never make any real moves during the season. They always wait until the summer to do it, I guess. You know, maybe it's a money thing.
Again, now I said he's probably the fourth option on this team. So those microphones won't be coming
Maybe it's
his
a
way
money thing, and
you know. And so now he can just go out and relax
or
and
it's
play
just
his
a
natural game.
Mitch Kupchak's thing. He doesn't like to break up the team during the season. He'd rather do it in the summer.
The team more physical. With a foul called on the Nuggets, and Michael Porter's going to pick it up, and here comes Marcus Morris.
But it's just like, you know,
free throw line.
We got guys on the bench who don't play. You know, we got guys
from the field
on the court that you could send in a package deal. You know, I used to say, we used to talk about that all the time. We got a couple of bigs that we could send to get another big that could actually come in and play with us. I just think we need a big to give us something different. You know, I'd hate to get rid of Bismack Biyombo. We have gotten rid of him before. He's been back though for 3 years.
Who just put up 40 last night, and Donovan Mitchell, who's been spectacular all season. 1 versus 2 in the West.
I hadn't seen it yet.
Here comes Martin, got off to the good start. Zubats comes out on him. That's a mismatch. They got Kawhi defending Jokic. The pump fake, the drive, and a little give and go by Jokic.
You know, but I'm saying, like, all these teams that have these bigs just sitting around doing nothing, and the Hornets can't make a deal to get them.
With a foul called on Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers.
And Kev, think about this. We
But anyway,
talked about Jokic struggling offensively.
This little middle school coach, I don't know anything about the pros.
The game so much because of his ability to pass the basketball and set his teammates up. Beautiful dish to Barton.
Martin's got 13, Reggie, and he averages 12 a game. So he, in the first half, has already surpassed
Kawhi Leonard.
what he's putting up. Here comes Kawhi.
Cross-court pass to George over to the corner.
Long shot for 2.
Batum is off the mark. Murray brings the ball down. Trying to get it inside. They get it. They get inside to Jokic. Jokic with a pass, like he does. And Porter scores.
With great cunning,
Yeah, guys, Jokic
exquisite passing team from Denver.
is
They
an
are
excellent
right on the
passer,
money
and that
with
is
all the
basically all
passes
he's doing tonight.
Another assist.
That,
Now
and
it's
he's getting a few
16
rebounds.
on
But
20
he only has 2 points.
Look at the defense here by Denver. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is spectacular.
Batum, wide open three. Sinks it.
But that time, a beautiful rainbow three by Nick Batum.
Right at the closing seconds.
Yeah, nice three.
Nick Batum used to be a Hornet. He was a Hornet for good, 4 or 5 years? First couple years for us, he was excellent. Then he just died off. Like, I don't know what happened to him. Big Jokic has the ball. He gets inside and scores his 4th point.
And this is what the Clippers saw all last year.
Morris gets the ball to Zubac.
5, 6, and 7.
Kai Leonard kicks it out.
Marcus Morris with the shot.
Kicks it out. Marcus Morris shoots the 3. It's off. He follows the shot, and Denver knocks it out of bounds.
Sees the double team come and just finds the cutter Porter Jr. and goes, okay, you're not going to double me? All right, I'm just going to use my size.
The score is 53-38 Denver. Zubac saves the ball from going out of bounds. Reggie Jackson thinks about driving, brings it back up top, shoots a 3-point shot. Ooh, moon ball, good. Scores 53-41. Usually what happens is
Jordan makes the move into Morris. A little bit short. Nice rebound, reeled in by Porter.
LA gets close, and the Denver Nuggets score and pull away.
Zubac will pick up the foul for the Clippers.
It's a nut in the kitchen.
There by the official, because they were just waiting to
Glad a few of you still hanging in there. This first quarter is almost, this first half is almost over. So I think that's where I'm going to end it. It's 59-44 Denver. Jokic. I don't know where he threw that one.
That they gave up some soul with the trade of Lou Williams to get a basketball savant. They gave up soul to get a savant. I think that's what you're talking about. Lou is terrific.
Jokic has 4 points.
To get that long shot, and Reggie Jackson puts it up and in. With that little layup of about a foot away. Here's a 3, and Gordon's shot will be off the rim.
46-59. Paul George drives.
And works into Porter and climbs his way into Jokic and gets his own miss. And
Nick Batum misses a 3. Rebound. Reggie Moonball off. But they get another rebound.
Another offensive rebound. It's Leonard.
Leonard goes to the basket, kicks it. Morris
takes it in,
loses the ball. Gordon brings the ball down.
Gordon
gets it to Porter, kicks it.
About a minute to go. Barton with a shot from outside. No shot back up. No.
Rebound.
As Jokic thought he was shut up, missed the shot on the doorstep. Jokic is now
LA can get on the board.
The other way with a little step inside to work his way.
59-46 with 52.6 seconds left on the clock.
I think they're going to call this.
It's a trap.
The block shot and the ball ricocheted off Paul George out of bounds. Denver Nuggets basketball.
Out of bounds and no foul. Again, not being in the arena, sometimes you have to wait. We're seeing sometimes the shots that you do, but right there.
So Denver Nuggets bring the ball up, Murray.
And Denver's got it. Off the fingertips of Jokic with the turnover. I think, is it off of Denver or is it off of the Clippers? It's off of the Clippers.
Denver gets the ball back. It's off the Clippers. Murray has the ball at the top of the key. Kawhi Leonard guarding. And Murray scores over top of him.
Tough shot there,
61-46.
12 points now.
And there's a technical foul on Morris.
Senior.
Still running his mouth.
John at the official here.
Let it go, son. He didn't call it. Let it go.
Concern that Michael Malone talked about the other day after the win they had against Philadelphia. He says, we build big leads, we play the right way, then relax and allow the game to get closer than it should. That'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second half as the technical foul on Morris and Jamal Murray at the free throw line for Denver.
What a nice first half for Denver here at both ends of the floor. Holding
10 points in that second quarter.
Holding the Clippers to 36% shooting too, Kevin.
And that's something. This Clipper offense, they are the number 2 rated offense in the NBA. That's their offensive rating. 7th in shooting.
All right. There's no one in here. I'm in here by myself. That's fine. I still got 13 seconds left. LA 49, Denver 62 with 8 seconds left on the clock. Murray, dribbling display. Goes by, pulls up, short. Kawhi Leonard's shot is after the bell rings. After the buzzer goes off. So it doesn't count. All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Again, sorry about the phone call I had, but I hadn't talked to my boy in a while, so I'm sure you guys can understand that. Let's see, before we leave, let's see if we can find out some information about the Hornets next game. Boy, what a bad score right there.
Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich made with our buttermilk crispy chicken and our delicious toasted Wiggles buns? It's spicy or classic mayo? If you haven't, try it today for just $3.99.
All right, so I didn't think we played the Celtics next, but we do have a matchup with the Pacers. And right now, they're saying that we have a slight chance to win that game. And this is a good call because the Hornets always have trouble with the Pacers. I mean, always. This Brogdon guy right here really has good games against us. Sabonis, he's so big, we can never contain him. TJ McConnell usually plays, well, he plays okay against us, but he's a guy that distributes and stuff like that. So um, we're continuing to show Melo Ball here with the assist, even though the young man hasn't played in going on 5 games. I don't know what that is. They might as well take him off. Well, I guess that's what the computer does. That algorithm is picking up on. He hasn't played in 5 games and still leads us in assists. Uh, but Malik Monk is day to day. He hurt his ankle this game and really had to get help off the court. So I don't know if he's going to play uh, in our next matchup, which is actually tomorrow at 8 o'clock. The Indiana Pacers, Jeremy Lamb and LaMarcas Sabonis. Day to day, Sabonis will probably play, you know, because it's us. If he doesn't play, that gives us another chance. Yeah, this uh, Brogdon guy really has a great really has great games against us. And he's just a good player. Period. Yeah, so there's a game tomorrow night, so I'll probably be streaming that. Guys, any guys that are still here. Um, I hate to promise anything, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a better stream than tonight was. So with that said, let's see how many likes I end up getting. 8 likes, not too bad. Not too bad. I guess that's around my average. Trying to start getting double figures here. Double figures. Double figures. I also got to keep having some halftime guests. And once I learn, it's only 2 guys in here, but once I become comfortable with getting in touch with you guys, whether it's uh, your Instagram, email, get some people lined up. We'll have these short interviews at halftime. That'll be that'll make things. I like doing that. I've only done 2. Check those out on my channel if you want to. First one's Camille Chantel, and the second one was Caesar G. Um, so that's about the format of my interviews that I'll be doing. Right now, I think I'm starting off since there's a lot of YouTube artists that swing by. I'm just going to do YouTube artists right now. So, come in, what is it, 10 minutes during halftime, ask you guys a few questions, and then have you do a little performance at the end, maybe a 3 minute performance at the end. Uh, Hopefully, guys will be able to sing a cappella. If you play an instrument, pick a song and sing something using the instrument. Doesn't matter; it could be your song or whatever. But we got to watch playing the actual music, the actual recording, because then I'll get a copyright strike, and I have to cut the music out anyway. Uh, but anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. You two, the two guys are in here. I don't know who the two are, but I appreciate you guys sharing this time with me tonight. And look out for me tomorrow, because the Hornets play the Pacers. I think that's what I have up right now. The Hornets supposed to play